a hobby or a job?
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop. Stop now.
Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
There's an old army base at Rain Cove Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this. Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. I had a hangover. My head was about to explode. And the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happy...
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet. Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape, it was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set. darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again.
I will kill your wife.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted.
Sí, sí, sí.
The writer knew too much. He
Es
was
que
too
estaba
strong.
enchufado esto, y
And
esto
he
cuando
carried
le
a weapon
agarra
left
mucha
behind by
presión,
Thomas
mucha
Zane,
tensión,
something
se
that could hurt
corta.
it. Now,
Es
the
por el
darkness was
calor que
doing
está todo
everything in its
prendido.
power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Entonces debe ser por eso.
Claro, saltaron las 3 térmicas. Cuando vos estabas cambiando
Pero,
cosas, yo te di la luz.
pero no se me cortó nada, solo el wifi. Nada más.
Claro, sí, porque la conexión eléctrica, el que hizo la conexión de esta casa, estaría borracho.
Y es lo mismo que hice yo, desenchufar. Ah, no, no, porque el wifi está acá, él no tiene que hacer nada. Ya no se corta más. Llévala si querés.
Porque la heladera está sin luz. O sea, yo le voy a avisar después para cortar.
Bueno. Bueno.
Para cortar el pasto y explotó. Sí.
Bueno, se escuchó todo. No importa. No, no importare. Decime que me puedo subir. Bien. Se hizo de noche, de la nada. Opa. Alto auto. 2 más. Ouch. Eso sí, se maneja horrible. Pero bueno. Ok, allá hay una rampa. Lo cual me gusta. Significa que puedo saltar. Y saltar es divertido.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Nightingale. Ah, es la escopeta la otra. La de 2. Bien, me gusta.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Creator's Dilemma. Y no hay nada. O sea, está simplemente como para saber que se alojó.
Could have fooled me.
¿Y no puedo entrar ninguna más? Ok. Es como para saber que el tipo se alojó acá, nada más. Ah, bueno. Se trabó todo. Oh, shit. Fucking run. ¿Esto?
What the hell?
Cien batteries. Ok. Ouch. Ouch. Ay. Chao.
Nice to see you too.
Nice. Auto. Corre, gordo. Go to Cauldron Lake. No, este auto de mierda. Dale. No, este auto es una poronga. No, 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 ese auto es una poronga, se quedó ahí atascado. Espero que haya otro por acá. Luz. Espero que haya un auto boludo acá. Por favor. Oh, shit. Nice. ¿Hay algo más? No. Sheriff, dice. No. Light and no sé qué. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces? Barrera mar de acá. Adiós, auto. De mierda. Horrible, nefasto, asqueroso. Corre, 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 corre. Municiones. No, me gusta esta. Me voy a la cambio, ¿no? Yo sigo. No, no sigo. Pero me puedo subir a este. No, la puta madre.
nature and yourself.
Página.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades.
Okay.
The dark presence
Sí.
brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Ok. Mira, romper las pelotas. Me queda poco tiempo para jugar. Viene y me rompe las bolas. Berry Zone. Ta 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 ta. Ok, ahí hay una... Otra camioneta más. Y acá me van a aparecer más bichos. Bien. Ya tengo que venir acá seguro, abrir la puerta. Ahí está. Nice. Let's go. No voy a llegar a jugar al 2 hoy, la puta madre. Tenía muchas ganas de jugar al 2. Pero bueno, me las piro de acá. Adiós, imbécil. $4:20. Me lo voy a terminar a las 5 si voy rápido. Si voy ahí medio rápido, poner que termino a las 5. 2 horas capaz juego, pero es poco. Página. Faltan 3
Zane
páginas.
cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Ok. Dale, andate. Ta 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 ra, ta ta. Oya. Ta 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 ra, ta 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 ta.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Follow. Follow. Come on, come on, come on. Este juego tema historia es excelente. Y jugabilidad no está tan mal para tener la edad que tiene. Envejeció bastante bien este juego.
I will never give her to you.
Dark Horse Strike. ¡Ole! Me cagué todo. Me cagué hasta las patas, boludo. Me gasté todas las granadas, pero no gasté ni una bala. God.
The dark place I found
Dos
myself
páginas
in
again.
was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Acá. Este sí lo tengo que empujar todo. A ver la mierda. Anda a cagar.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Allá. Qué hijo de pu... Tuki. Van a ir cuervos. Ta 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 ta. Chao. Ouch. Corre. Ok. Chao. Pum. Che, esta parte igual es medio aburrida. El final. Todo esto. El capítulo anterior estuvo increíble. Pero este capítulo es medio más o más. Chao. Otro termo. Tarata ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. No, ¿qué me gasté? Bueno, no importa. Bien. Corre, 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 corre. Bastante aburrido esto, la verdad. Bastante, bastante aburrido. El capítulo anterior fue increíble. El 4 y el 5 fueron increíbles. Pero este, aburridito. Ni me acuerdo cuál era el final, boludo. Pum. Chao. Pura bengala, ¿eh? Me corrí la vida. Ay.
Oh, crap.
Almost. A la pinga. ¿Cuánto falta, boludo? No, no, te juro que estoy aburriendo. Estoy aburriendo, boludo. Es simplemente llegar hasta Cauldron Lake, pero me estoy aburriendo. Ah, sí o sí por acá. Ves que soy un idiota. Yo lo quiero hacer rápido, ves que soy pelotudo. Ah, no puedo saltar. ¿Y cómo pija voy para allá? ¿Por acá? ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago? Ah, si soy down. Ni pilas ni pollas. Adiós, imbécil. Bien. No te me apagues. Página. Bien, y me falta una.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Ok.
Turn back now.
Ni en pedo.
Do as you're told.
Turn back.
Alice never loved you.
Tírate.
You can't win. You will fail. It's all in your head.
Boom.
You're making this up.
Defeat the tornado. Vení, ven acá. You're making this up. ¿Qué?
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Ah!
Tom was saying.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its friends will meet him when you're gone.
¿Qué? El señor
Use the
Chirridos.
clicker.
Use the clicker. ¿Dónde estoy?
I followed the idea of a path.
Ah, termo. ¿Cuántos voy? Sí, mirá, uno más y tengo 75 y capaz me dan un trofeo. Con 75.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what do you say? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you when you don't even love yourself? All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing?
Diversile.
Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened. You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths you came from. Filled with darkness.
Para que me falta un
Get
pájaro
away
ahí.
from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice?
Quiero hacerlo, quiero hacerlo.
I'm coming.
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Se me traba el juego. ¿Por qué? No sé, pero se traba el juego. A ver, vamos a ver si puedo hacer así. Que se traba menos.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
¡Tac! Y me falta una página.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure.
The
There's
end of the
light and there's
Departure.
darkness. cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
¿Y qué pasó con Alice? ¿Se ahogó? ¿Aguantó Alice? ¿Sobrevivió? ¿Y Alan? ¿Se murió? No, porque está el 2. ¿O sí se murió? Hay que ver el 2. La gorda. Mirá. Rose. Esta sigue endemoniada. Ahí hay alguien.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Normal y en hard. Ni en pedo. Bueno, un placer. Juegas.